Welcome back to another episode of Undiagnosed Baddie, your favorite daily 10-minute podcast. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get into today's topic. This one is written by Brian Tolbert, and Brian Tolbert states, French kissing is just looking for food in someone else's mouth. And I thought that was so fucking hilarious. However, I love making out. I love kissing. I love being kissed on. I love being adored. And when I say kissed on, baby, kiss me from head to toe. I love my forehead being kissed. I love everything, literally all the way down to my toes. Kiss on my toes. Kiss my ass, literally my back, my shoulder blades. Like, fucking adore me. But getting back to what Brian said, and it's like, when you kiss, like when you're learning how to French kiss, ooh, early question at the beginning. Do you remember your first French kiss and how old were you? Put that in the comments, okay? But I remember there's a difference between someone that is kissing you because, you know, it's part of the moment, or you got a real fucking kisser. It's like you got somebody that's into you, they holding your head and they kissing on you. And I remember I dated this dude and our features were so totally different, right? Like his head was big. Like, granted, a man's head is going to be bigger than mine because I'm a woman and he's a man, but his head and his features were so much bigger than mine, and it wasn't really enjoyable because, like, when he kissed me, his mouth covered everything from like my nose to my chin, and it just wasn't really fucking enjoyable. However, when I got somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of matched up to me and their features are smaller, and this is, I just said smaller, okay? And just so y'all know, I love me a black man from infinity to fucking infinity. And that's it on that. But when I have a black man and his features are smaller, let's talk about it. Ooh. And he's able to like just kiss on me and kiss in my mouth. And he know how to kiss. And he hold my face. And it just be like so into the moment. And it's just like, baby, you could kiss me here. You could kiss me there. You could kiss me every fucking where. We could be in the grocery store. I like PDA, and not like inappropriate PDA, but yeah, babe, turn around. You want to kiss? Okay, I give you a kiss. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's that's part of foreplay. It's bigger than just kissing. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm gonna kiss you, but what does that do to your body? What does that do to my body? What does that do to our brain chemistry and the dopamine that's motherfucking released? A kiss is not just fishing for food in somebody, a French kiss specifically is not just fishing for food in someone else's mouth. It is like your bodies become one when you kiss. And especially when you French kiss during missionary, and your bodies are literally one in and it's like the figure, what is the infinity sign? What I say, from infinity to infinity, and it's like his tongue is in your mouth and his thing is in the thing, and then this thing, and we are one, and it's just like, oh my God, euphoria. I love the black man. I love intimacy. I love kissing. I love all things that come with, you know, loving on your person in an intimate way. I'm trying to think. I do remember my first French kiss. My first French kiss was in 7th or 8th grade. I remember being at James Madison Middle School. I was kissing in school. I was kissing. And I remember who it is. And actually, factually, it was my baby daddy. But we didn't have a baby till probably like 15, almost 20 years later. So there's that. So don't even look at me sideways, okay? But yeah, my first French kiss was with my baby daddy. A lot of firsts was with that nigga. But like I said, when you have a kisser, and none of these memories that I'm talking about right now or is about him, like that's dead. But when you have a real kisser on your team, when you have somebody that knows a woman's body, when you have someone that is secure with their body and then knows a woman's body, when you have someone that is a kisser, and it's just like, if the kissing get me going, baby, what else gonna get me going? But I really think that it's really important for, let's talk about some shit. So if you know me, and in real life conversations, I talk about people's teeth all the time. I talk about people's teeth, the color, the amount that's in their mouth, and what's going on. My grandmother and grandfather are dentists. HU, you know what I'm saying? So my grandmother always told me, you look at their teeth You look at their shoes, and that's how you determine the type of man. It was never about the dollar amount of the shoe. It was how the shoe was kept. And just to make that clear, because you can have somebody that has a high price shoe and it's dirty and it's busted, and it's like, well, what did you pay for that shoe for? Is the shoe even real, right? So you look at the shoe. Is the shoe clean? Are the shoestrings clean? Are the shoestrings, do the shoestrings still have that little plastic piece on, right? You pay attention to the shoes, you pay attention to the teeth. If someone has so much plaque in their mouth, what are we dealing with them for? If someone has crooked teeth, why haven't we found a way to get straight teeth, right? So even through sometimes you have to go to a teaching school to get shit done. Sometimes you have to go to the hair schools, right, to get services of like just getting your hair washed and cornrowed versus going to a hairdresser, because it's going to be like 3 times cheaper. I can go get my hair washed, blow dried, cornrowed for $40 versus going to somebody else and they're charging me $100, right? Because it's a learning school. Sometimes you have to take your ass to the learning dentistry school and allow the students what they need to put some braces on your teeth, to clean your teeth, to get those services done. There are services if you cannot afford it. People don't take advantage of those services. The reason why I know that those services exist, especially in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, is because my grandmother works at health fair all the time. She's trying to recruit people to come into the clinic, which is named after her, to get their teeth done for her students, okay? The teeth matter. You cannot, when you're kissing on someone, I'm definitely gonna judge you if I see you kissing on someone and I see that their teeth are yellow, or there's so much built up plaque. And I've seen people whose like lips like sit down and you can see the plaque. You can see what is it called? These youngins smoke funnel now. And funnel, if you don't know, is tobacco, and tobacco stains your teeth. And one thing that can definitely clean your teeth is peroxide and baking soda as a combo. Keep your teeth white. Also, the Crest strips and even the Equate version work. What I do is I take my strips, put them on, and put my retainers in. Boom, customized whitening. It's not just sitting there. It's up in there, all sides, you know. It's very important that you keep your mouth clean. It's very important that you get your deep cleanings. It's very important that you take care of your oral hygiene. And that includes for when you want to participate in cunnilingus and fellatio with your partner as well. Because when you have that bacteria in your mouth, it transfers to different parts of people's body. And so now we're putting all type of bacteria on different parts of people's body, which may cause different issues in the private regions. It's bigger than that, right? So when you see me all up in something like, please know they got good teeth. Please know they got good teeth. And then when I stop doing that, please look, if you ever seen this, it's so funny that like some of y'all know some of the people that I deal with, like I be open, I be like, I tell this story and I tell that story, but I usually keep my little joints on the low. I really do. I'm not sure, you know, how I'm moving forward. A lot of people say, don't show them. But me, I'm just like, it is what it is. You know, we are here for reasons and seasons, but again, I love a good kiss. Do y'all love a good kiss? Do you like to be kissed on? Do you like to be adorned? How soon? Ooh, here's another question. How soon are you kissing someone that you meet? Right? So, you know, makeout culture for Caucasians is something that they do on a bar like it's air. They be like, oh my God, Greg and Tom, and like they're fucking kissing everybody, right? All the time. Their makeout sessions are crazy. And speaking of a fucking makeout, I love a good makeout session. Baby, don't let it be a red light. Don't let it be a red light. Don't let us be in here watching something on Netflix on the cat. Like, don't let me be cooking. I love a good hot breathtaking makeout session. And it may not seem that way. but it is that way. Y'all, I'm Bella. There's lips here for a reason. This is red for a reason. Listen, I'm a very loving person, sexual person, physical touch. All the love languages are mine. But yeah, y'all tell me about all your kissing experiences in the comments. Until next time.